So, yo, good afternoon. I'm Matt Fox, and we are freaking talking about some shit that I knew was gonna come. I knew it was gonna come. I fucking told him. Say, I don't even know why. I don't even know why the king didn't take my advice. Did not take my advice. So, good afternoon. I'm Matt Fox. This is the fall of Trump. Now, for everybody who sees this, you might want to think, oh, that doesn't have anything to do with Trump. That's fucking Prince Andrew, or former Prince Andrew. Well, let me put it to you this way. When one domino starts to fall, all the other ones follow. All the other ones follow. So, let me put it to you like this, because I told you guys already in my podcast before, if you had paid attention or if you look back in my other podcasts, prior to Prince Philip being stripped as a prince and everything else, I said what was going to happen. Trump took the tapes that they collected from fucking Jeffrey Epstein's place right after his arrest in, what was that, 2018 or whatever. Trump was over the DOJ, was the president at that time. DOJ, of course, under Bill Barr. Well, they had already worked to fucking get Epstein a sweetheart deal in 2008. Who was president back then? I don't know. Was that Obama? Either way, Epstein got a sweetheart deal. They slapped him on the hand and let him do like 8 months or a year or whatever, just going to jail at nighttime to sleep. You know what I'm saying? And they're not even saying that he was there every night. No, because that's the kind of deal that he got. He had some people behind him that allowed him to get that kind of a deal. So now with Prince Andrew under the fucking microscope. Hey, Ebeniki, what's up? Thanks a lot. Give me a thumbs up. Thanks for watching. Okay, so, but Prince Andrew is not a prince anymore, and he's fixing to be put under the microscope. And when they put Prince Andrew under the microscope, then fucking Trump is going to be even more included in the Epstein files. See, Prince Andrew was a pervert. Epstein, also a pervert. Trump, also pervert. So, this is it. It's starting to go down. Now, it's going to be fucking hard for the British government to get through this arrest and prosecution of Andrew without getting some of the other Epstein information out there. Now, they're going to be fucking hollering at the Trump administration to try to get some of this evidence. Of course, the king has really already got that evidence, but he's not going to show it. He's not going to show it to hey, thanks a lot. My English so bad. Yeah, work on it. So the king knows, he's holding on to the videos that Trump brought him. He knows exactly how fucking disgusting and aggravating the whole situation is. I mean, how do you watch a video of your brother, your 40, 50-year-old brother, doing that to an underage girl? And I'm not talking like 13 or 14. I'm talking like maybe 10 and 9. Dude, this dude was really, really out there. I don't know how to explain this that you guys can really understand, and I can really let you know, because see, the stuff that's going on in these parties at the island, I'm talking about, that was some really look, if you're a freaking vanilla sex haver, then what was going on at the Jeffrey Epstein island was way over your freaking head. That stuff was some serious sleaze, some serious sexual abuse. And the girls, remember, the girls were only like fucking 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, because that's how he liked them. He liked them super young. So did Andrew. So did Andrew. So did Zampoli. So did Brunel. All friends of Trump. Now, thanks a lot, Persian. Hey, I am old, 62. So this is the thing. When Trump and Brunel and Zampoli and Epstein all concocted this fucking scheme with the pageants. Zampoli had his thing going on with the modeling agencies, and Brunel had also his thing going on with the modeling agencies, and they got Trump to get also a model agency, also TM1 and TM2, Trump 1. Yeah, and so they all got together. It was all a big scheme for rich dudes to get girls, underage girls. And that is the fall of Trump. That's my sign but behind me I got my my house. Okay, so, but the thing is, Andrew was a super pervert. All right, I'm just gonna put it out there. Having sex with 8 and 9-year-old girls is not something that many people can just overlook. Oh, well, he just had sex with that little girl and it's not so bad. No, it is bad. So, and that's what's going to come out. And Mendelsohn, he's going to have to fucking answer too. Mendelssohn's going to have to answer. Former Prince Andrew is going to have to answer. And when they fucking start to tell the things that they know, and they will do it. And the king already knows. The king already knows. I'm going to tell you how the king knows. Because Trump was one of fucking Epstein's best friends for fucking 10 years. All right? 10 years. Now, you don't have a friend for 10 fucking years who is a fucking pedophile and not know it. All right? So, and for him to go ahead and get a modeling agency started, opened up, and for him to get 2 pageants, to buy 2 pageants and everything, so that they can judge the models together. Now, and like I've said, there was a lot of girls that came to try out for these pageants. They didn't all make it into the pageant. And the ones that didn't make it out of to the pageant, it didn't matter, because Jeffrey Epstein was in the other room. And Jeffrey Epstein, look here, man. I got a place over here on this island over here, and I need somebody to clean up for me occasionally and maybe give me a couple of massages for $5,000 a month. Now, when you are a fucking poor girl, 9, 10 years old from freaking Nicaragua or whatever, your parents ain't got no money, you ain't got no money, your clothes are pretty much crap, but they tried to dress you up for the pageant. Those girls are the ones that they preyed on. Those are the girls that fell for the Jeffrey Epstein dig. He was digging, all right. He was digging for some, and that's what he got. How many girls? Over 1,000 girls. Over 1,000 girls have come forward and made claims and accusations against Epstein. And I'm going to say right now that when it starts to come out and the dominoes start falling, there's going to be a bunch of dominoes in the Trump administration that are going to be falling too. And Howard Lutnick, or Howard Nutlick, this dude is so fucking funny. This dude is so funny. He says, oh, the first time I went over there with my wife, I couldn't believe what I saw. Oh my God, he had a massage table in his room. I couldn't believe it. Who gets that many massages? Get off the bullshit. And then fucking Epstein was clear to him. He said, you know what? I get a massage every day. And the good ones too. Now see, Nutlick knew what he meant. And that's why years later, even after his fucking conviction, Nutlick was still trying to call this dude and still trying to fucking do business with him. After all this was already out. I'm sorry, people. MAGA. My MAGA people out there. If you guys are willing to forgive Trump for sexually abusing young girls, and that's what happened. He did. He did, and it's in the Epstein files to see. And, you know, he may have not got convicted, but look, he's already been convicted. Look, E. Jean Carroll, you know what I'm saying? She was an adult. Now, these little girls, you know, they didn't have no motherfucking lawyers. They didn't have no experience. They didn't have no fucking knowledge of the world. And these dudes used these little girls and abused them sexually. And when they didn't want to play anymore, then they were disposed of. They were disposed of in different ways. Either if they didn't want to play anymore and they started to get stupid, then they were disposed of. Where were they disposed of? I don't know. Could be by the island. I don't know. If and how he got rid of them, how did he get rid of them? I don't know. Maybe he chopped him up and chunked him in the water and let the sharks eat him. I don't know. There was a lot of sulfuric acid ordered by Epstein later on, and sulfuric acid is also one way to get rid of a body. Now, I'm going to fucking say what I've heard. And this is from a source from a long time ago. And I'm talking about like 93, I think it was. Somebody, we had a discussion. We're having a discussion about New Mexico. And he told me about the Zorro Ranch. He told me about the Zorro Ranch and Epstein and I didn't even know who Epstein was at the time. But I remember that conversation. And he told me about this room that was built on the Zorro Ranch. The room is air conditioned, or not air conditioned, but climatized, right? It's got air going in and out. It circulates. And there is all of the tapes. All of the tapes. And a couple of safes full of evidence. And passports, money, and everything he needed. Probably some weapons too, I would suppose. And this room, if they find it, then it's over with. All of the government spying that was done by Epstein, all of the information that was gleaned from all of his other customers, all of the people that he was blackmailing, it's all going to come out. So the question is, because we have Donald Trump in the office of president, this dude will hide some shit. And that's the problem. That is the problem. He will hide this shit. FBI, Kash Patel, a piece of shit. This dude, before going over there and working for the FBI, was talking about the Epstein files. Kash Patel needs a fucking big size 52 foot in his ass. This dude gets in there and now he's fucking Trump's puppy. He does everything he wants. So if the FBI has anything to do with the search of Zorro Ranch and they find anything, they're gonna fucking hide it. They're gonna say it was never found or deny that it was found or whatever. We'll never see it. So hopefully there's going to be some honest guys over there doing searches, because I'm telling you, when it's found, that room will freaking put everybody in jail. Everybody. Look here. How many freaking politicians are on Epstein's list? I'm going to say Republicans, probably about 40. Democrats, I'm thinking right around 30. So, I mean, he was, you know what I'm saying, he was playing both sides. He was playing both sides. So, but the thing is, the things that was going on there is despicable. The girls were abused. The ones that made it off the island had luck. But there's a lot that didn't make it off the island. There's a lot that didn't make it off the Zorro Ranch. And that's where hopefully the police are going to find the things they need to find. Hopefully the police will be under this investigation, doing the investigation, so the FBI is not involved, because if the FBI is involved, then fucking Kash Patel is going to try to hide everything. Listen, folks, I'm Matt Fox. I'm sitting in Rostock, Germany, right? I'm here because I got a kid over here, but I'm an American. And this is the deal. We got a president over there that's a freaking felon. How that happened, I have no idea. So are we going to make it through the next election? Are we going to make it through the midterms? That is a situation that I'm not sure of, because I'm pretty sure that Donald Trump is doing all he can to cheat it. All right? To cheat it. So if you're an American, I would suggest you write to your congressmen and your senators and tell them to enact Article 2, Section 4, to impeach the President of the United States and the members of his cabinet. Because this is the deal. If he fucking, let's say he gets arrested or whatever. Let's say something happens. He gets stupid or whatever. Then Vance comes in. See? And Vance has got these fucking tech dudes behind him, and he's going to do everything they say. So we need some real leadership in there that's going to be half-ass honest. All right? All right, my time is up. Listen, this is the fall of Trump, and like I said, Andrew, he's already being questioned by the police in Britain. Mendelssohn's already being questioned by the police in Britain. The dude in Saudi Arabia, he's probably already dead. Listen, stay with me. Tune in again. Subscribe. It doesn't cost anything. And get with me. All right? Give me a like. I appreciate it. You guys, love you. All right? Take it easy. I'll see you again. Take care.